On April 26, 2024, at approximately 3:48 a.m., Flagler County deputies responded to a call in Bunnell. A man woke up to a terrifying sight. His ex-wife standing in his bedroom holding a knife after allegedly breaking into his home. Let's find out what happened next.
Where's she at?
Stay on your bed. Here, she's all yours.
Nope, stay in the ground. Stay in the ground.
Okay.
Hands on your back.
Oh, shit.
Call it.
313 scared the shit.
Copy 1 secured 352.
Get somebody at 1033.
I just want to see my baby. You're hurting my heart.
Where's the knife at?
I'm sorry.
The son, I made him take it from her. The knife is still in my room. No, that's it right there.
Just don't touch it.
Yeah, that's it. I think I'll just leave it there.
Yeah, just leave it there.
Yeah, we're gonna
I'll leave, please.
Huh?
Just let me go.
roll over towards me.
I just wanted to see my kid.
Can you sit up? Is everybody okay?
I just wanted to see my baby. I haven't seen my kid. I haven't slept in like 5 days.
Why is that?
Because I haven't seen
Kick
my
your foot in.
kid.
Or stand up. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got her.
Is your door locked? I'm pretty sure it was locked, but I mean,
I'm missing kids in there.
I don't care, go.
Dude, I could have killed them and I didn't. Alright?
Where am I?
I just wanted to scare them. Next time I'll come prepared.
What does that mean?
Next time I'll come with you. Right?
What, with lights and sirens?
No, fuck gun. Blow his fuck brains out. Him and his girl. Shh. I don't even care about her, honestly. You guys, are you
Hiring?
Yeah.
Nobody's hiring.
Nobody's hiring for cops? I want to be a cop. Hi, I've seen you before. I've seen you before.
I've seen you before too. Spread your feet. Face the car. Using the back side of my hand.
What's that?
Using the back side of my hand.
Oh my God.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Don't face the car.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. He has, I was just like,
Don't look at him. Look at right here. Right here.
I'm sorry. Jesus.
You're Melinda?
That's correct.
Okay. I'm gonna read you your rights real quick. Are you ready? Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say may be... Do you understand these rights?
Yes.
Okay. With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I have nothing to ask you right now at this moment, so hold tight for me. Sheriff's office.
yeah, I think them are her keys.
Yes. Where's this knife at?
I guess that's the knife, the one next to the sink.
This one here?
She got it from here or brought it with her. I guess.
Okay, so
I guess she woke him up first.
let me talk to you first, and I'm gonna talk to you. I want your story separate, okay?
That's fine.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but let me talk to you real quick. All right. So what happened?
I guess I heard a door open, so I wake up. I wasn't too sure if I was still dreaming or anything, you know. I'm half asleep. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I look over, I guess I see, you know, figure.
In your room?
Just right there.
Okay.
So I was sleeping right there. So I just kind of looked up and, you know, I figured who it was. But I was still half asleep, so I thought maybe I was dreaming or something. and she walked up and tapped me on the face. And yeah, I was a little confused and looking around, just waking up. And before I realized it or said anything, I noticed she was already at the door to his room. And yeah, just heard a whole bunch of commotion.
Did she say anything? Is she your mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Biological mom? Okay. Did she say anything?
Wake up, maybe, and then said something while she was walking into the room.
You doing what
I
she said?
couldn't make it out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
What do you think her
I walked in
intentions
the
were?
room. I don't know. I walked in the room and then she's pinned down with a knife in her hand.
Okay. And you say pinned down, you mean like right here?
No, in the room.
In the room, so she had moved from in there to out here?
No, he moved her.
Okay. Alright, and what's your name? Okay. Alright, let me get your... This is your dad, right? Okay. Alright. Let me get your side of the story.
Yeah, dude.
Because I'm recording, what's your name and date of birth?
Rick.
Okay.
And, I woke up, she's at the foot of my bed in here, you know, and she's sleeping in the bed, and my 7-year-old boy's in the bed right next to me. And then at first she just, oh, what's up with you guys? And the next thing you know, bam, I see the knife come out. And I just, reacted, and I grabbed the hand with the knife and put her on the ground, was yelling. And then he come in there, and I'm like, hey, dude, get the knife from her, get the knife from her. And then the kids, are kind of crying. So I took the trigger out here, pinned her on the ground, and waited for you guys to come.
Okay.
So.
And how was she holding the knife?
Upside down, like she's gonna stab me with it.
Okay. Do you think that she was going to?
Yeah. But and luckily I reacted the way, you know what I mean, and because at first I thought I was dreaming. I'm thinking like, what are you doing in my house?
Right.
And then bam, the knife, and I was like, oh shit, she got a knife. And then I reacted, which I don't got no cuts, I don't think. I'm not bleeding anywhere. I was looking I think that's from, the floor or something, but.
And you're okay too?
Yes, sir.
You're okay? Your 7-year-old's okay?
Yeah, they're in the room, like you can see, and I'm pretty sure I thought my door was locked, but got both the boys, they're sleeping, and she'd come right to the foot of the bed, man, and luckily
I'm not sure if it was locked or if it wasn't. He said he locked
I'm
it.
usually good at locking it. As you see, it's not like the best door. It can be jimmied open, and unfortunately, I guess my camera is not on right now, but I do usually have a camera 24/7 going on.
Okay. Is there a way to get in with it locked?
No. Yeah, I mean, you could jimmy it with a knife fairly easy, unfortunately.
You said this camera here is not working?
No, it's not. I guess it's not charged at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Which usually, which I'm gonna fix that, honestly. So.
Do you guys want to press charges?
Yes, sir. I do.
Is she trespassed from here?
Yes, sir. She is.
Okay.
She's been arrested once for being over here.
Okay.
And like this last weekend, I mean, she just had the kids this last weekend. It's actually yesterday was his birthday. And then I guess she's been at their school, cursed out the principal, the cop on campus 2 days in a row. I got another son in that room. I guess she had cursed his girlfriend out. His girlfriend's aunt.
So how many people are in the house right now?
Right now, 5.
5.
No, 6. 4 kids, 2 adults.
Okay. And in the bedroom when she was staying in there with a knife, it was 4.
Me, her, and the 7-year-old. The 5-year-old just had woke up and went in there.
Okay.
Yeah, he had just went in there because all the commotion. He wants to be next to his older brother, of course. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they were sleeping out here, him and the 5-year-old. I guess she woke him up first, and then came to the room. But he was, but he didn't see the knife. And I didn't see the knife until she come up with it, and then I grabbed it, and pretty much, disarmed her.
Did she say anything to you when she woke you up?
I couldn't really make anything out. I was still half asleep.
And you were sleeping where? Here.
Did you hear the door? Like, was there?
It open.
You just heard it open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I usually lock it. I mean, because
She doesn't have a key or anything, does
no, just him. There's 3 keys. He's got one, I got one, and then my other oldest son's got one.
Okay.
So when they get off the bus, you know, and then we just come back from eating. You know, we went to eat last night, and I remember locking the truck, turning the light off, locking the door. I locked that back door, and then I went to sleep because we're all stuffed, and you know, I'm pretty good about been locking it. And then, you know, I do got the dog, but he's on the side, which you can hear him barking, but he barks at everything, cats, raccoons, so, you know, I kind of got used to him barking, honestly.
Alright, well, my zone partner's going to be in here with some paperwork.
And then that's the knife, I guess.
Yeah, just leave that there.
And then that's her keys, and I don't think there's anything else. Actually, that looks like her shoe.
Okay. You don't have knives that look like that?
No, man. I mean, all my knives are over here.
Okay.
You know, I think I want to feel like she brought that with her, man, because like we just did all these dishes up before we went to sleep.
You don't have any, like, that's a fillet knife, so.
Yeah, I don't, I said all, you know what I mean, all my knives are back in here.
Yeah, they looked at, you can leave it.
Yeah. I don't know if she got it from here.
Actually, it kind of looks the same as that one. I don't know. If you don't think that it's yours, or you don't recognize it.
I don't think it's my knife, no.
I do the dishes all the time.
Yeah,
I've
so
never seen it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If you guys mind, just hold tight for me, okay? All right. So, what happened tonight?
I wanted to see my boys.
Okay.
I wanted to see my boys. I haven't seen them in a while.
Okay. Let's start with the dream, because I was the one that you spoke with on the phone.
Yeah.
So what happened with the dream?
I keep having nightmares.
Okay. Where were you when you had the dream?
My apartment.
Where's your apartment at?
Norman Beach.
Norman Beach. Okay. And
He threatened me once when I was married to him that if I ever left him, he was going to go on a suicide rampage.
okay.
Kill us all. He was going to kill us all.
Okay.
And himself.
Okay. So let's talk about tonight.
Okay.
So after we got off the phone, what did you do?
I kicked over a motorcycle that was parked next to me.
You did what?
Kicked over a motorcycle that was parked next to me
Okay.
at San Marco because it was just in my way and I was so pissed. And I talked to some black guy across the street because I wanted to buy a gun off of him. But he said he didn't have one. So I was like,
What would you have done if you got the gun?
I would have blew his brains out
Okay.
and not thought twice about it.
Okay.
And then I probably would have shot the girl if she came at me. But if not, I wouldn't have done anything to her.
Okay. So the black guy didn't sell you the gun, so what happened next?
So I got in my van. I don't have time to buy a gun. Because I got all this other crap running through my head. I can't go see my kids. I don't know where my 5-year-old's at. I don't know where my 7-year-old's at. I can't sleep. I haven't slept in 4 or 5 days. I can't eat. I can barely drink. Everyone asks me if I'm on drugs. I'm not.
Okay.
At least not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I'm a pharmacy tech.
So you left Ormond and you drove here. What happened?
So I came here because I wanted to give my son his birthday gifts. I bought him all kinds of stuff at the mall. Because I was intending to go and eat lunch with them at school, but they wouldn't let me. So I left because they don't have a mother. He's got sole custody. And in the system at school, I don't exist. So I left the school. I was talking to my boys. I wanted to get a hold of them. I've been texting his family, me, I mean, everybody, to try to get a hold of my kids, and nothing. I'm the crazy one.
Okay, so what happened when you got here?
I was like, oh, Ricky, are you okay? Because he was sleeping.
So you left your car.
Right.
And
I went to check on the boys.
okay, was the door unlocked?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, God, my hair. The door was unlocked. Like, he sleeps with the door unlocked. Yeah, and then he tackled me like he's...
No, the front door was unlocked?
Yeah, the front door, wide,
Okay.
unlocked.
Okay.
Like, he was expecting me to come in.
Okay, so once you walked in, what'd you do?
Nothing. He knew I was going to come in. I know him. He knows me. He's not stupid. He knew it.
Okay.
Okay, so then I grabbed the knife because one time we got into a fight when he Baker-acted me, and he claimed that I wanted to kill him when I grabbed the kitchen knife before.
Okay.
And I told the cop, oh, I was just cutting up pizza.
Okay, so the knife came from their kitchen?
Correct.
Okay.
I came with no weapons, like I said. I was going to, because my intentions were to blow his head out, you know what I mean? But some struck a luck, nigger didn't have a gun that day. You know what I mean? And I had cash on me too. So.
Alright, so once you got the knife, what'd you do?
I walked in the to see what he was doing. He's just laying there. Just laying there. No, you shouldn't be here. Like all that stupid shit. I was like, what do you mean I shouldn't be here? I'm here to see my kids. You know I was seeing. You're not on your meds? That's what he tells me. What do you mean I'm not on my meds? You know what I mean? Why the on my meds?
Okay.
Like, so, what? You're on drugs?
So then what happened?
Nothing. I grabbed the knife, and I was gonna fuck. But he attacked me.
Okay.
Threw me on the ground like he was a cop. Put my hand behind my back like he was a cop. He's acting like a cop.
Okay.
Like a full-blown cop.
So you're upset. You're upset that he stopped you.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stopped you from what?
Getting my kids.
Huh?
Taking my kids home.
Okay. Was your plan to kill him?
Seeing my kids.
And it was your plan to kill him with the knife?
No.
What were you gonna do with the knife?
I don't know. Honestly, I blacked out. Honestly, I don't know.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I grabbed the knife and I was just like I said, I remembered like a flashback. You know what I mean? Like when we used to argue, I was like, oh, this is like it seems like home sweet home. You know what I mean? Like fuck a knife and act like I'm gonna go get Baker-acted again. Because I knew, like I was already like, you know what I mean? I've been through so many rounds. I was like, oh, it's the same old shit. I'm getting Baker-acted. He's gonna throw me on the ground and fuck, I'm crazy. Oh my god, I'm running around with a knife. She's schizo. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was gonna scare him, but I already thought of that at the fucking light because I didn't have a gun before I got into the driveway. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, I'm just gonna scare him. I don't have a fucking gun.
Okay.
You know? Like, I mean, how do I know he doesn't have a gun? How did I know he didn't have one or his girlfriend didn't have one? You get what I'm saying? Like, wow, you sleep with your fucking door open? You don't have a gun next to you? The fuck, Chuck Norris? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, damn.
All right, well, hold tight for me, okay?
Yeah.
She was arrested on multiple charges, including armed burglary, robbery, aggravated assault, 2 counts of child abuse causing mental injury, trespassing on posted property, and battery on a detained person. Thank you for watching Cop Cam Nation. Be sure to like and subscribe for more juicy content.